So what I want to do in this video is just give you a couple of ideas on how to change and roll with the Lok Sau. So the first thing we want to learn to do is to establish this position and contact, which is he's got his Bong Sau forward, this is the first line of defence, and he's got the rear guard forward. We've also discussed some people just naturally go for the rear guard, so you want to be aware of throwing the Bong Sau forward so that you've got this front barrier and you've got the second protective hand. So that's pretty much one of the skills you're learning anyway with the Lok Sau roll. I want to make sure that I've got my back fist in line with the centre so that when I'm rolling and recovering the centre line, I've not got my elbow out, which means my partner can hit through. I don't want to leave my centre line open. I also want to make sure that I've got good control, not gripping with the thumb, about fist distance from the body, and I'm pressing forward, which means if he pushes forward, I've got good control. I don't want to do that when I'm rolling, because if we roll, we've discussed in other videos, he can just push forward. So I've got no grip and control. So you want to understand those basic positions. When we start rolling, he moves forward, goes for my hand, and I learn to lift. Imagine you've got a watch on the underside of your wrist and you're showing him the time, you're giving a lifting motion, and what that will do, it will uproot his stance and put him off balance for a split second, and obviously when they're off balance, that's when you hit them. So you're here rolling, and I'm just learning to lift, like so. So you want to be conscious of what you're doing. Your intention is to uproot that person so that you can hit. At the same time, I want to drop my elbow in so that I've got a good back fist, which is going forward, so that it builds strength in his elbow so that he can form a bomb. So practice those basics. It's very simple, but you want to learn, when you form the Bong Sau position, you want to learn to throw the shape forward and just turn the wrist as if you're showing the time, and it will give him, or me if I'm performing the Bong Sau, the forward intention, the forward pressure to put some kind of pressure on him so that I'm not going to be walked all over. That's your first tip for today.